Hello and welcome to the yard. I thought I'd have a go at making some videos of what we do and changes that we make on the layout over the coming months, which may or may not be of interest, but hopefully enjoy them. As you can see at the moment, the layout is partially disassembled as we're doing some extra bits and pieces which I hadn't envisaged initially, but at the moment the control panel that sits here, along with the one in the other fiddle yard. And the other fiddle yard itself has gone. We're having an extra indicator light put in on those. But what I did while the panels are away, this end, just here, used to be curved like that. And I've no idea why, because it just blocked the panel. So as the panels are moved, I've just literally cut that straight off there. So it means people at this end can see the panel a lot easier. Something else that we've done is we thought about something more towards the back of the layout. Unfortunately, there's no back cloth on it, but we like the idea of a chimney. So just here is a cardboard mock-up of the new chimney that I got to make. And around here, you'll see, if I can get around here, the chimney will bolt onto the back just here, and there'll be a hole there as well onto the back of the existing factory backdrop. And because you can't see it from the front, the chimney stops here, and the top of it stops here. When this is taken off and bolted from the factory, the storage, it will go in the back of the main chimney factory, just in this area here. So that will fit in our existing packing for the backdrop factories, so that shouldn't be too bad. Finally got round to laser cutting a new chimney. As you can see, laser cut it out of 2mm MDF, hollow at the back, and as a precaution I've got a little space there, so should we want to extend the chimney higher, it'd be quite easy just to drop a new section in at the top. So all I'll now do is bolt it in position and replace the cardboard one. Be back soon. Oh, that doesn't look too bad. I think from normal viewing distance, which should be about here, I think that's quite effective. And you'd have to be right down here before you saw the top. So if I find that a problem, I can make an extension piece. It just bolts on to one of the rear factories, which on the back, and it's just held in place on here with just two M6 bolts and washers just to spread the load a little bit. Use M6 because every bolt on the layout is an M6 bolt, apart from the back seam ones, which are up here, and the bolts on this 13mm M8 bolts. The rest of the layout is M6. And I put a little bit of 4mm MDF strengthening plate here, so that takes a little bit of the stress off the 2mm. Hopefully keep it nice and strong. But yeah, I think it's going to come out okay. Going to add a couple of bits of detail to it. I found, which I've had for God knows how long now, this ladder in my might come in handy one day box, scenery stuff. I think that'll be quite nice to mount that just offset all the way up the chimney, and then probably down here somewhere I'll put a lightning conductor strip, and that'll probably do just nicely for that. Oh, I'll be back when it's painted. Well, success on the chimney front was rather short-lived. While I made it to fit quite nicely into the back of the factory, what I'd completely forgotten about was that strengthening plate. The bolt isn't a problem because that comes out for when the buildings are packed away for transportation. But that's a 4mm strengthening plate. And of course, when the building goes in, you can see the ridge piece around the chimney snags on that strengthening bar or plate even. So, literally, back to the drawing board on this one, and reduce the width and probably the depth a little bit at the chimney. You know, you win some, you lose some.